Alright, what's up? Now we got a name for the podcast. How y'all doing? Morning, evening, afternoon. For all everybody that's listening, we call it the Swamp Cast. Now we are on episode 5. We made it. We fucking made it. Um, I'm the host, I guess. I'm Black Toad. Joining me is the regulars. Also co-hosts. Uh, Karma Key, say what's up.
Wrong name, nigga. It's Chaos Karma,
Oh
and
shit.
this is a double on double podcast. This is on my part. It's the Chaos. Excuse me, there was a piece of bacon in my mouth. Pause. This is the
Oh,
K. This is the Chaos. This is the Chaos Cast. I'm with Black Toad partnership here. We got Advante over here. What's going on with y'all?
yo.
What? You good?
You said yeah.
I say yo.
Oh,
Yo.
oh. I thought you were doing some Banjo Kazooie shit or something.
Nah, we
And
good though.
yeah, and today we got a lot of topics to talk about today. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Yep.
Switch 2 news, Donkey Kong, Bonanza, and a whole bunch of stuff. I ain't about to spoil everything, so you know.
But first and foremost, I guess the first, uh, even though there was breaking news like a few minutes ago, we're gonna talk about the other news that's been taking up everybody's attention for the past couple of days. The Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct.
Hold on,
I'm
wait,
sure we've all, huh?
hold on, fam. What you been playing though?
Mario Kart. I've been playing Mario Kart and uh, yeah, it's just been Mario Kart. I've been getting my kids onto it, and they have a joy, they have a blast with the open world, especially the littlest one. She be
Hmm.
making up shit as she goes, just making up like adventures while she's driving around.
Right. Uh,
But that's it for me.
for me, I've been trying to get my Donkey Kong stuff up. I'm not the biggest Donkey Kong. I ain't gonna say fan. I love what the Donkey Kong games bring to the table, but I'm not about to sit here and act like I enjoy myself playing any of the country games, man. Fuck this shit, bro.
Hey, you did it to yourself.
I'm saying, bro.
Like, yes, even though Bonanza is coming out, I technically don't need to play any of the Donkey Kong games. I could just start fresh, but I gotta do it for the culture, monkey business. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Whoa. Okay.
But
Booga booga, I guess.
but I ain't gonna stay on this topic for too long, man. It's just these games are just hard as hell. That's all I'm gonna just say.
And it gets worse.
And
I still think Returns is the hardest one.
Nah, retarders ain't that hard.
Nah, that shit. Them minecart sections and them damn. I don't want to spoil it because obviously, like Shaq hasn't played it yet, but I had a worse. No, yeah, I had a worse time with that than I did with like the others.
well, we'll find out.
Yeah,
And
Look,
what?
all I'm saying is once you get to the best one, Tropical Freeze.
yeah. Tropical Freeze is the best one.
Get
It's
me in
out
there
of
with you.
yeah. Can you play it online?
Yeah.
You can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Let me know how that goes.
All right, and Evante, what you been playing?
Oh, me. I've been playing Deltarune and Elden Ring Night Rain.
How's that
I
working
never.
out?
I have not been playing that game.
How's that
What,
work?
Night Rain?
Lacking, bro.
Well, Night Rain and Deltarune. Like I literally held off of playing that game after beating the first chapter. I don't know shit about the other chapters. That's
Why'd you
coming.
hold off on it?
I just been. I think honestly, it's just. Uh,
Take this.
I'm not a fan of like segmented releases that much, and
Yeah.
like I guess I just forgot about the stuff because whenever there was, I think when two came out, everybody was playing that shit, and I kept seeing certain characters, but I don't know them. I guess I forgot them. So like, if I ever do play it, I guess I'll stream it and then see how that goes.
Okay. So I gotta watch what I say.
Oh yeah.
I would say since chapter 3 and 4 is like the halfway point of the game, the tonal shift is insane. Like I'm just really looking forward to the next few chapters that comes out.
What the fuck? How many chapters is in the damn game?
I think it's supposed to be 7 chapters.
Oh, okay. I'll play up to chapter 4.
Yay!
I don't want to wait too damn long.
We're almost there to the end.
I guess. How much is it? How much is the 4 chapters?
It's $24 right now, but that whenever the new chapters are released, it will just go into that as a free update. So pretty much the whole game itself is just $24.
Dang, Toby. All right.
Scott Cawthon could never. I mean, what?
I mean, UCN is free. That's the only game I care about in this series. Well, fuck about anything else that they could be coming out with.
And then Elden Ring, that Ring's a smooth 7 out of 10 game. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, it's fun, and they promote it like it's a roguelite, but it's really not. It has like a few elements of being a roguelike, but it's still a pretty much basic Souls-like experience, but multiplayer.
Yeah.
It was stupid teammates.
Yeah, that's why I don't play with randoms though. So if my team is stupid than that, it's our fault. But that game is way more fun playing with like an actual group of people instead of playing with randos.
I think that goes for like damn near every game though.
Yeah, but it's real important for this one.
Yeah, I bet. I only played like a little bit of it with the time that I had, but when I was watching other people play it, like there was like some heavy coordination like I played with that shit, bro.
You're not lying. You ain't even loaded up.
I have loaded it up. That's wild work.
Yeah, he loaded it up for like 5 minutes.
That's crazy.
I mean,
Yeah, but shout out to Big Booty Milena Slayer. He definitely got me 2 Blades of Millennia. Forgot the name of that weapon. Shout out to him. Shout out to him.
shout out you, bro.
Now, those are the 2 games I've been playing pretty much. I just finished Deltarune, and I'm on the last boss of Night Rain, which is crazy too, because the fucking hardest boss that me and my group was struggling on got a new update to it.
Damn.
So now we gotta go run that shit back.
I've been playing a lot. Trying to get to this DLC.
You playing what?
Liza P.
Oh, that game. I love it. I didn't even get. Is the DLC free?
No.
Okay, I'll buy it.
Why would the DLC be free?
I don't know. I play Liza P off Game Pass, so it's like I guess like I'm just.
Yeah, I mean, you can't play it no more. It's not even on Game Pass.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I bought it. I need to buy the DLC. But yeah, I keep saying Shaquille would love it, but you know
He would. So he needs
Don't
to
play
get off his can't play Souls like. But I
Yeah, I
only
know
play
he's
Souls
not gonna
game
play it.
I'll play it when it's on sale.
Oh,
it's
brother.
on sale.
on sale.
It's on
It's
sale.
on sale.
Well, I ain't got the money right now, but you know. Wait, hold on. Let me check and see how. Let me see how much is it. God damn.
I think it's on sale. I mean, you could make use of that strong ass PC and get my Xbox account and play that shit on that shit.
Yeah. Let me see. Liza P. We're gonna start the topic soon. Hold on.
This is part of the topic. This is what
Liza P's
Y'all niggas-
$10.
y'all niggas
Nah,
lying.
I think I went to a sale.
Y'all niggas lying, bro.
It's not on sale.
$60, bro. Fuck
That
y'all.
shit's 60.
The fuck y'all on, bro?
Yeah,
I
hit
mean,
up
you
one
go
of
to you be going on key websites. Go buy a key.
Hey.
That's not even illegal. Why you saying? Why you trying to hush it like it's illegal to
Because
do
I
that?
wasn't trying to think about that. But
Do what I did. Get a key, man.
I'll look into
Probably
it.
get a key that make this shit $25.
But moving on. Let's start off with the first topic.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
But turned my monkey into an anime. And I'm
That
all
shit
here
is
for it.
crazy. I heard more fucking voice dialogue in that damn direct than I did in all of Mario Odyssey
Shit, Pokemon.
and Pokemon combined.
I mean, that's
Well, shit, nah. Pokemon ain't had shit to begin with. That shit just crickets.
Yeah,
technically.
I was like, damn, Paul ain't talking too damn much.
I mean, so what y'all
But nah,
think? What y'all think about the game?
bro, that's a day one cop, like for real.
Yeah,
Bro.
day one purchase. I'm getting that.
That shit is crazy. Even when my wife was watching, she was like, this is like, I think she said it was like Mario Odyssey, but like with extra steps. And I'm like, oh, okay,
But
yeah, yeah,
but
but
Super
monkey,
Saiyan 4.
because it had like the whole DNA of Mario Odyssey, but it had like just like one or two extra things, like the
Yeah.
They
digging
had
and
some
shit.
bananas.
Yep, and the fucking like the transformations and shit,
Yeah.
and the damn bro, it's like so much.
Yeah, you could turn
That's
you could turn him into Marty from Madagascar.
and motherfucking nigga can fly all of a sudden. Niggas up here thinking, people up here thinking that that's gonna and be incorporated to the next Smash. It's like that they ain't even gonna touch that shit, bro.
Next Smash, crazy.
Hell,
And-
they go straight to Smash.
And
Every
see,
time.
and that's why I'm kind of glad I played some of the country games because, one, because I was like looking at the gameplay and I'm like, why are you turning
You
to?
want to know who Rambi is?
Well, I mean, I know who Rambi is. I mean, look, I played Country 1 for years. You know what I'm saying? I struggled with that game for damn near 2 decades now. So I at least know who Rambi was, and the ostrich, and the what was the other thing that was in there? The
Did he?
no, well,
The no, like you said, Espresso. That's the ostrich.
yeah, it was whatever the fuck they are. The ostrich, the rhino, and it was somebody else. I swear I'm forgetting somebody. I don't know. It doesn't even matter. The thing is, like, I was like questioning, like, why, like, you're an ape. Like, why are you turning to all these fucking animals? And I was like, you know what? That's what they did in Donkey Kong Country. They turned into like the animals or whatever. Like kind of like when Yoshi turned into like those, you know, like a helicopter or a car. And
That shit was crazy in
and
Yoshi's
Yoshi-
Island. What the fuck kind of shit was that?
bro, that is
Yeah, we're just an acid trip, dog.
yeah. The nigga was on well, he was on drugs for sure. I'm gonna just say that. You know, not that I would know anything, but you know, he was definitely on some other.
He was on something.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be crazy if this dinosaur that we play as that's carrying a baby can all of a sudden turn to a fucking a damn excavator? Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
I heard from the grapevine that didn't even like actual DK that we're playing as. Well, a
It's
job.
not. It's not. I mean, I just want them to explain the Pauline.
Who would it be? Is
No,
it
it's-
Donkey?
Young Funky
It's-
Kong?
It's current DK. Like it's not the DK from Jumpman. That's Cranky Kong. But like,
Yeah.
I just want them to explain why the fuck Pauline is like young because Cranky Kong was the one that kidnapped her at first.
And apparently he brings it up in game.
Yeah.
The rivalry.
Like what the fuck kind of shit? Like how does that? Like we got
Time travel.
Yeah.
Time travel.
Probably got something to do with her being a fucking rock for like 20 minutes.
Yoshi Island, Yoshi New Island.
Maybe. But like the music, if y'all, I don't know if y'all went back and heard like the vocal things or like every time like the transformation and stuff. That's definitely Kate Higgins singing that shit, putting her
Tails.
heart and soul. Huh? Yeah, Tails, Sakura. You know she been singing Pauline since Odyssey.
Yeah.
That's definitely her.
Wait, it was.
And-
I didn't know it was Kay Higgins.
I didn't know
Yeah,
either.
yeah. She's the one that sang the Jump Up Superstar and the all the vocal things in Odyssey.
Bro, she's
And,
getting her bag. That is crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she moved on to something way bigger than Tails the motherfucking Fox. Even though Colleen is in movies, so like that's also another thing. But
Nah, is this because the amount of stuff she's doing this year, like doing that, the Sonic Racing game, and then God knows whatever else they got going on. You know what I'm saying?
who? Kay Higgins?
Yeah.
She ain't voicing Tails no more.
It's Colleen now.
Oh,
That's
I got the two confused. I'm sorry.
She voiced Tails in like Colors and like Free Riders.
Didn't they bring her back for the Colors remake though, huh?
Nah.
Oh, I thought that would have. She just sounded like her.
No, wait, no. They did.
Yeah, gotta
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
that
they
being a
did.
big thing.
Yeah. My bad. They did bring her back. I don't know if they. I don't know if she voiced Tails in the short. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Um, the music is actually really fucking good, and I wonder how they're gonna like incorporate that in the actual game because the jukebox and stuff is cool, especially the way that you get the tracks.
Yeah.
These
Rather
main
than like
bots better have a vocal track. That's all I'm saying.
every single one of them, and I think they're also saying that people are saying that K. Rool and the Kremlings might make a return, and the way that the world looks, it's like there's no fucking way that they're not paying like David Wise and Grant Kirkhope for some of the songs, and there's also no fucking way that they're not working with Rare with the way the game
They
looks.
saw look at how Odyssey done it with the Brutals. That probably
Hey, I
what
mean,
Boyko is. It's just the Brutals of Donkey Kong. It could work.
it could be like that, but the Brutals aren't the main. Oh,
Yeah,
like
that's
you're
what I'm
saying like that?
saying.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
Hero must
like
have hired them or something.
yeah, it could be like that, and then like, cause like they still got the DK rap and Grant, he wrote that shit. There's no
Yeah,
way
that's his baby right there.
yeah, and since he's and some of the other like Donkey Kong Country songs are in there, and David Wise like he wrote that, so there's no way he's not getting a bag for that. So it's just like they're keeping like all of Donkey Kong's like rare DNA pause in the game still. So it's like they have to be either working with people from that team, or it's just like their Nintendo is just that fucking good at respecting source material. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I didn't even think that was possible. At least in my opinion, for that damn team.
Yeah.
But yeah, I talked a good amount about. What do you
The
think about it?
monkey game looks fun. We'll buy monkey game.
We'll buy day one monkey.
Yeah.
Reject mortality.
It
Turn monkey.
it's definitely a day one for me. Like I said, I feel like I was one of the only few who's like really kind of hyped for this game because like bro, we haven't had a 3D Donkey Kong game in like what 2, 3 damn near decades now, whatever the case is.
Yeah, 64 was the last one.
Exactly. Well,
64 was the only one.
yeah, exactly. So it's just like, and like it has the fluidity of Odyssey. You know what I'm saying? It legit looks fun. You know what I'm saying? Even if the game has like some frame drops or whatever, it still looks like it's gonna be something like amazing. You know what I'm saying? And with the Switch not really having any exclusive, well, the Switch 2 not having any exclusives other than like Mario Kart World, like that's cool. But I think most of us are at least starting to feel like that drought is just like okay,
Hey, what do you mean? We have the Yakuza 0 remake
yeah.
With multiplayer.
yeah. I mean, that's
that
cool.
I still am not gonna buy as a Yakuza fan.
That's crazy that it is it really only on Switch?
For right now, at least. Apparently, it's a timed exclusive, but they never set the release date for World or the
I
other
wanna try-
consoles.
I do want to try out that multiplayer.
But it's Yakuza 0. Do I really want to buy Yakuza 0 again?
60 playable characters, man. We can
Oh,
go
yeah. But I could play as Ichiban and Crossworld. I'd rather pay for that.
I mean,
that is true.
look, y'all can do that. I'm still not even caught up with the other Yakuza games, so like I'm not even too worried.
Nigga, me neither.
And
I'm
Terrible.
still on 3.
And y'all call yourselves fans.
I mean, I love the stories. I can't really say I'm a fan until like that's like me saying like I'm a Persona fan and I only played 5.
Hey, that's how the Persona fans are. That's just
That's how
Persona
they are,
fans.
to be honest.
Well,
That's just Persona fans.
Well, I'm built different, bro. I
I'm
got
a fan. I mean, I'm a fan of the series, like based on what I've played so far.
what for like 5 minutes of it.
Like a regular
What the
Persona
fuck?
fan.
I played 0, 1, and 2. What are you talking about?
I was talking about Persona, bro.
Oh, nigga, I ain't touched Persona. I beat Persona. I beat Persona like 4 and played some of 3, but that's it.
Yeah.
I had 5 in Royal and boot that bitch up once.
Look, you did well more than any other fan would do.
Really though. Niggas don't talk about those games. Oh, I mean, does Arena count? Arena counts.
Arena do not count. I am not
That's
counting
fucking
arena.
crazy.
But
But
I
yeah.
don't think arena's canon.
Nah, it's not.
nah, but like, yeah, we definitely need some games, man. Like, I'm not a Cyberpunk fan whatsoever. I do recommend the anime though for those who hasn't watched.
Hold on, the console just came out though.
I'm just saying,
They-
no,
They should have had a stack lineup already. Where's my stack lineup?
no. So it's like a general consensus of like what people are saying. It's just like most of them, they're not really fans of Cyberpunk. Like Cyberpunk is selling out. Don't get me wrong, it's selling out like crazy. Whatever CD Projekt Red is doing to promote that game and advertise it, like they're doing crazy with it. And also the fact that it's not a fucking game key, it's not a fucking game key card. So it's like that's also kind of helping it out. But it's like Yakuza is like I said, I'm still kind of currently playing through the series, so I'm not focused on Zero. I don't play Rune Factory. I don't. Street Fighter is cool, but I have that on the PlayStation, so I'm not really too worried about that either.
Yeah.
So, and like the only thing I really got going for me at the moment are just like the Switch 2 exclusives that got the upgrades and whatever.
It's not a drought though. Like I think
No.
people are being overdramatic.
I'm not calling it a drought, but like I do want. I'm just hyped for Donkey Kong. You know what I'm saying? I just want Donkey Kong.
That's the game I'm looking forward to right now.
Cause like when the Switch came out, bro, we just had Zelda for like 2 months, and then Mario Kart came.
No,
out.
bro.
It was a port of fucking the Wii U game.
Yeah, bro.
Still Zelda,
So
technically, but yeah.
So earlier I looked up like I had seen like a screenshot of like what the games that was released for the Switch 1 when they first came out, and that list was so small as shit. All we had was like.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn, hold on, let me look this shit up. Give me a second.
It was just Breath of
go
the
ahead.
Wild. It was Breath of the Wild for like 2 months, and then
And
it
then
was
Mario
Breath of the Wild-
Kart.
Yeah, and then Mario Kart, but niggas already. But it was like just Mario Kart with like a few extra characters, and like I don't think any of the DLC was there.
It was
probably-
just the Wii U DLC that was
Yeah,
still there.
it was just the Wii U DLC, and then it
Oh.
didn't. They didn't even add 200cc yet.
No, so here it is. So
No, it was there.
no,
At launch.
no, wait, hold on. I'm about to go through it. So we had 1-2 Switch. We had
That's about.
Just Dance 2017.
Oh, that's a good one too.
We had
What the fuck?
We had Breath of the Wild.
That was all right.
What the fuck?
Hating ass nigga, bro. We had Skylanders. Skylanders.
Peak.
Oh, that's a that's a good one.
We had Super Bomberman R.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
that was a game.
Damn.
I Am Setsuna.
Hey, I am not playing it.
Snipper Clips.
What'd you call me?
I actually thought, oh, you heard me.
Mhm.
I actually like Super Clips. That one was fun.
Yeah, all right. Shovel Knight,
I was.
Shovel Knight Treasure Trove, and Spectre of Torment.
Oh, so
That
just
doesn't
Silver
count.
Knight.
That
That's just
doesn't
Silver
count.
Knight.
That one doesn't count.
And
'Cause it's just Shovel Knight and like one of the DLCs.
Yeah. And Fast RMX.
That one counts.
Nah, that's in like every Nintendo console though.
Yeah, it is. I had Fast Racing Neo on Wii U because it looked like
Nice.
F-Zero and it was
Exactly. But those shit are
fun.
those games are fun. I was about to say.
And if we're gonna also add in like Japanese title launch titles, you had Disgaea 5, Nobunga Ambition, whatever the hell.
Little bunga.
Puyo.
Oh,
Huh?
Is that a tactical game?
What?
No,
This
Nobunaga's Ambition. That's that like that tactical game.
I don't know. All I know is from Koei Tecmo, so I don't know.
Let me look it up.
Puyo Puyo Tetris S, Romance of the Three Kingdoms 13, Snipper Clips again, and Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2. So yeah, the Switch and
Dragon Quest Heroes never came out. That never came out in the States, huh?
Not that I
Dragon
know
Quest
of.
Heroes.
Yeah.
It
It's
did.
the Dynasty Warriors. It's the Dynasty Warriors ones.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It came out.
Yeah, I have both of them.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I remember people wanted that game for like the
Oh.
longest.
Yeah. They was on PS4. I remember I played the demo. Yeah, they were there.
I have this game. I have Nobunaga's Ambition.
But yeah, so comparing the Switch launch titles to like the second one, like the two knocks that shit like right out the park. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
it's just for the general consensus. Most people already have those third party games already. Most people got Street Fighter. Most people have Cyberpunk. Most people have No Man's Sky and whatever else.
If I ever run into a nigga who waited until the Switch 2 to play fucking Street Fighter, I'm blocking that nigga off rip, bro.
This man here. So
It's like 2 years, bro.
yeah, man. So yeah, just kind of end things like Donkey Kong is looking nice, looking beautiful, it's fluid, colorful, and everything. It legit looks like it legit looks like when you I guess when you first get your 64 and then you got Mario 64 or whatever, like that feeling of like damn, like this is a new 3D game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good one.
You know?
Yeah.
Granted, I came out the
I'd rather
same.
it be like Banjo Kazooie, but yeah.
Well, I'm just saying because granted, I came out the same year the 64 came out, so it's just like I didn't really get to experience that feeling. Sadly, my only feeling of seeing a brand new 3D Mario game growing up is fucking Sunshine. So you know,
That's unfortunate.
yeah.
Make you feel any better? Mine was Galaxy 2.
That's better. I mean, that's the best way. To be honest, you have
Ain't no
you
way.
have nowhere to
You have nowhere on the Switch 2. You
have nowhere to go but down. It's nothing but downhill from there. Like they never got that high again.
I mean,
You know what I'm
to
saying?
be fair, him growing up with Galaxy 2, it's like yeah, it's good, but at the same time, are you finishing it though?
Who?
Let me guess, Evante, you was like probably like under you was probably like what 8 or 9 when that game came out.
Yeah, but no, I first played 64 DS though, so I kind of knew what I was getting myself into.
That's different though.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's no, it's not. Shut the fuck up.
Yes,
No, it's
it
not.
is. It's
No,
fucking unfortunate.
no.
Playing a game like that with a D-pad, my nigga.
Hey,
That's
I
crazy,
made it
bro.
work.
We made it work.
How can you swing Bowser around?
Skill
That's-
issue. Skill
that
issue.
hurts my motherfucking thumbs. Nigga,
Skill
I value my
fucking issue.
fingers.
Man, whatever. Let's move
only
on.
beat you can only beat the game as Mario? That's crazy work.
Anywho, no, you can't. You can beat with Wario and Luigi.
You can't. No, you can only fight Bowser as Mario. You can't be anybody else.
I could have. Oh, you know what? That was an action replay.
That's crazy, dog.
Are you serious? You can only beat
Yeah,
him Mario?
you could only fight Bowser in any of the Bowser stages. You can only fight him as Mario.
Ain't no way. I ain't gonna
Right.
say swear, but
No, wait. I think after you fight him the first time, you can go back as the other characters. But on the third one, you can literally only be Mario
that's crazy.
legally.
Now, see, I would remember I had like a pea-sized brain back in the day.
This guy.
Yeah, because I remember. I think I went in one of the other ones is Yoshi, and then Bowser when he blows his fire, and the fire goes out. One of them turns to like one of the caps,
Right.
so you could throw them. I remember that.
All right. Let's move on to the next topic. The Sonic Racing Crossworld. Man, I hate this name so much. Crossworld News.
Crossworlds.
Who wants to start that off?
Hey, Vontae, you want to take the reins?
All right, so literally a few hours ago today, we got some more news on Crossworlds. We got the announcement that SpongeBob and Patrick will be a racer. The next DLC pass after the after the Minecraft pass.
They are revealing shit like hella in advance, bro.
That's a little crazy. The game's not even out yet, and they doing shit like that.
And they also announced the other passes they announced 2 other passes too. Is the Ninja Turtles based on the Mutant Mayhem designs, and they announced the Avatar one.
Yeah, I think that technically I think. Oh wait, technically I don't know anything about that one yet, but
I don't
from
know about it either.
the title on the trailer showed the new name for the new Avatar series.
Oh my fucking goodness! Don't tell me, bro. We're not getting Aang. We're getting whoever these new niggas are.
I mean, ain't they making like 3 movies?
Wait, I thought the new series was supposed to be like adult Aang or something.
Oh, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, nigga, I'm done with Aang, bro.
Nah, that's my goat.
No, that's
Aang-
but don't make a whole nother series about Aang. Like I don't.
Aang
What do
is
I care?
cool.
No.
It's not
What,
just
hold
Aang.
on,
It's
hold
like
on,
the
Trevor.
other
No.
people too.
Hold on. What do I
Here,
care
where's my
about?
soccer story?
No, hold on. What do I care about? First of all, okay, fuck. What do I
Nah,
care?
no, not soccer.
What do I care about little non-Avatar Aang? I do not care about them
He's
airbenders.
Avatar from when he's not from when he's born. No,
But
from when he's
was he?
born.
But Nick, but what can he do? What can he do?
He can
with
do
walls,
everything
but-
that he could only do.
When he's a
No, I
Literal
mean, okay,
child.
obviously, like, yeah. I don't think he could. I don't think he had the knowledge, didn't he? And he just fucking forgot after he got frozen.
No,
Yeah, the nigga was frozen for like eons.
no knowledge. There was no knowledge.
So he
knew
didn't know
nothing
like
about-
earthbending and
no,
shit.
He didn't know anything about any other bending. That was the whole point of the show.
No, that was when he. I thought he knew it like before he got frozen.
Okay. When he was a kid, before he got frozen, before the firebenders came and did they thing, all right. When they came and did they thing, he knew nothing about it. They didn't tell him he was the Avatar till a day before all the niggas died. All right.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't want to see that
He
shit.
didn't know. All people knew was the older niggas, the Mukiatsus and Taco and whatever the fuck them other niggas name is. Them niggas knew, and then Mukiatsu was like, "We're not gonna tell him. We need to live his childhood." That nigga was wrong
Yeah.
because them niggas showed up and bodied them, right? But
Oh.
Aang only knew airbending. He got frozen because his avatar state kicked in and froze his ass. He got lucky. Okay, we're not gonna slide by that. He got lucky. Okay, but then that was the whole point of the show. He had to learn the other 3 bendings throughout the show.
Yeah, throughout the show.
That was the whole point of the
Okay.
show. I'm not about to watch another series of Little
I
Rain.
ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
Alright.
I'm not gonna look at like just airbending ass. I can just watch Tenzin and Korra at that point.
Exactly. Like I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love it, but I'm done. Like I'm done. I'm done talking about this nigga, bro. I want to see more. That's why I'm happy that like at least we're getting like an adult Aang movie with them. At least we're getting that, right? But I want to see more, nigga. I want to see more. I want to I'm happy we're getting Kyoshi's movie first, and then we're getting Little Lang, and then we're gonna get something else. I'm happy
Are they
about
animated movies or
that.
are
It's
they
animated.
Like,
It's
They're
all
gonna
three.
be animated.
All
Okay.
3 of them are animated. All 3 of them.
I
But
think you should just stop doing live action, bro.
I don't know how I feel about the Netflix show because I definitely fell asleep and I never went back. But and I'm not going back. I'm not going back.
It says enough if you're not.
Yeah, it says
Yeah.
I'm not going back. It's better than the movie, but
Yeah, the movie calls the nigga Ong, bro.
yeah,
That movie was the peak for the wrong reasons.
But back on topic. Like I'm done with Little Lang. I'm done with Aang in general. I'm done with that whole team. Right? I'm done with that team. If you're gonna make a new series, give me a new Avatar. Right? Everybody doesn't like Korra. Korra had better fights in the whole series. Let's not lie about this.
I
for
mean, she
people who want to
threw
deny it.
hands. Aang wasn't
She
throwing.
threw her
He-
hands. She boxed. All right. The problem with that series was the stupid love triangle. That was the
That-
biggest
okay,
problem with
That
that.
didn't really have to be a thing for real.
It's that.
It did not.
Hey, Trevin, your Discord's kind of fucking up.
Yeah, you robot right now, brother. But while he gets it fixed, like the love triangle ruined that show. Everybody knows that. But as an Avatar, yes, Korra was kind of dumb. But like be honest with yourself. You find out you the Avatar, and from a little age, she done more than Aang did at a little age. Granted, she didn't lose her whole nation, right? She didn't lose that. But like she was already like, what was it?
It was a bad time.
What was she doing? She was like earthbending or some shit. She did something. She was doing something at the start, firebending or some shit. She was doing that, and like off the rip, she had it. But then they add in that stupid love triangle, and it ruined the whole fucking show. If they would have just left that in season 1 and just progressed from there, we all know that show could have been better than Last Airbender.
Yeah.
That she has the better villains. that made the show. Okay, but that love triangle killed it. But for future Avatar shit, I need nothing to do with Aang. I don't mind seeing him in a flashback because you best believe I love seeing Iroh again.
Yeah.
But like I don't want to see unless Aang comes back and it's like uh Julio or whatever the new Avatar would be, right? Like fucking you need help with this, or like if Korra comes back, then it's like one I ain't really want to see her, but like if she come back, get some tips, get some tips. Don't intervene into anything, just get some tips, right? But like just progress the series. Don't digress the series. Like I'm done with Aang, bro. He did his thing. He should have grew his hair out still. He was chilling. He went through his struggle. He was good. Korra, she did her thing. Stupid love triangle. Still had good villains. Did they thing. Then we had Avatar 1, bro. That one episode was 3 episodes was fire. But like, just go forward. Don't go back just because people like this character so much. Just go forward with it. That's it. That's my rant. That's my yearly Avatar rant right there.
Why are y'all even talking about Avatar?
Because something about Sonic, bro. I just zoned out when Sonic, and I tuned back in when I heard Avatar.
Right. Okay, I see.
Yeah, it was something to do with Sonic. That was my rant.
I mean,
and now we move.
I like both. I like both the series. They both of them. First Avatar, like, I ain't gonna say both of them had their ups and downs. Like, first Avatar, like, there was no cons. Like, they did everything perfect. At least
like the worst season of Last Airbender was the first season.
Yeah,
that was the worst season.
Exactly. That was about it, and it kept getting better like each series.
Yeah.
Korra,
and then like Korra's worst season was like the second season before Avatar 1 episode. Like I did not care about the water spirit thing.
Yeah. Korra, to be fair, and I know I'm kind of getting off topic. Like the only thing with Korra is, what the fuck was it? I only watched the series once, so like I don't remember everything too much. But I don't remember hating it as much. There was just some scenes that just didn't need to happen. I'm not gonna talk like I remember everything, because I don't. It's been like going on like almost a decade now. But I don't remember hating Korra too much. I just hope whatever next Avatar they do end up making, they learn from their mistakes and, don't do that same dumb shit again. Whatever they did.
Yep. That's all they got to do. Or we just not bring the series back.
Just leave it in the past,
Yeah. I mean, it's nice and all, but most of these shows, I don't think, just leave certain things alone.
Yeah, we gotta go back to the old stuff. Don't bring it back.
Yeah.
I look like an anniversary thing, and then you bring it back for like a like
that should be a whole ass franchise again.
Yeah,
it's just big. They want that shit to be the next Garfield.
Yeah.
Because you bring it back and then people ain't gonna like it, and then you wasting money.
You gonna be sitting there looking dumb, like damn, all that money was wasted for a show nobody wanted back.
Yeah. That's why I'm happy they doing movies. That way they see. Granted, it's Kyoshi first, so everybody everybody wants Kyoshi first. But like
main person.
After that, we gonna see if the movies do well. Because then if it ain't, then just stop making the other movies. Don't waste.
You assuming that we gonna fuck with the Kyoshi movie for real?
Yeah, like we already know everybody gonna fuck with the Kyoshi. Give it the right animation, and then like the love of Kyoshi, we gonna fuck with the movie. But like I said, when it comes to Aang, like I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna go watch it. Whatever the adult Aang situation is, I'm gonna watch it. But I don't want, like, after that movie, I don't want to continue with like Aang. Like I just don't want.
Let that nigga die.
Well, I mean, he did die. I don't want that nigga dead, but he is dead. But like, I don't want him to be the focus on everything else Avatar if we're gonna progress from here.
Like there's no real main character of Avatar.
Yeah.
The reason why they overusing him for real, because he was the first one that they used.
Yeah.
So he's the face, but at the same time, he don't need to be the face. Fuck around, put Korra back up in there.
Like if you gonna make another Avatar series, not movie, just make a good new Avatar. Male,
Wait,
female, it doesn't matter.
I don't know if this was leaked or not, but didn't they say something about having like the next series being twins?
Now, if they do Avatar twin, will that mess up the lore? Do we know about any like Avatar twins? Can they both be Avatar? I thought it was only one person.
I thought it was just like one person, but I, I could have sworn they said something about them being twins.
Bro, they can make something work. They can
Yeah,
make something.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
they
gonna
put
have to
something on their
retcon
ass.
some lore. Yeah, they gonna have to retcon some lore because I thought it was like only one person. Because I'm pretty sure out of all them 100 avatars, there had to be like a twin, but like only one of them got powers.
Yeah.
Bro, I'd be fucking pissed off if I was the other twin.
Are you damn right?
But
How come you get to do all this cool shit, but I can't? The fuck?
all right. Trevin say he'll be back. His stuff is acting up, so we'll just go ahead and go on to the next topic.
Oh shit, yeah, we were supposed to be talking about Sonic. Rich
Yeah,
Game is
wait.
still fun.
Yeah, you Avatar.
Still a
niggas.
day one person.
Yeah. There ain't too much to say. That's all it really is going on. Price is still the same. We haven't had a release date for the Switch version nor the Switch 2 version. We just know those going to come out at a later date, possibly maybe like probably like a week or two after the original versions come out. But
Yeah.
other than that, like, and we haven't got no prices for those. Oh, I think we got a price. I think the Switch version is 60. The Switch 2 version should be like 70 or so. So
Can y'all hear me?
yeah.
Yep.
Am I better? Am I good now?
A little bit.
Say a full sentence again.
Hello. What the fuck is going on?
Oh no. Oh,
It's still
Yeah,
bad again.
you iffy.
yeah, it's iffy.
My internet just fucking up right now. It's going now.
Oh lord.
Oh, brother.
Just keep going.
Yeah. But moving on to the next topic. What you call it? NSO improvements and predictions. So I can start off with this one. So yeah, even though as of right now, like a lot of games, like for backwards compatibility games, they're still getting updates, still getting improvements. We had a recent update for the Switch 2. I'm not gonna go by what version 1.07 whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, please do. T.
Do I have to?
Nah, you don't. You don't.
Just know we got a recent update for the Switch. It was to fix. I believe it was to fix like certain games. Matter of fact, yeah. Let me just go ahead and just get.
Do you know about the one glitch about the multiplayer for Pikmin 3?
Yes, I heard about that one, and there was also one for Smash as well.
There was one for Smash?
Yeah, it has something to do with the Mii fighters being
They fixed it.
Yeah. Like it was with the Mii fighters kind of crap. Like they was getting errors the minute like before you start the match. Like you was getting like an error, and I believe I was kind of going through that as well because for some reason like I was connected to my Ethernet cable, and I was connected to my Ethernet cable, like no internet issues whatsoever. And as soon as I was about to start the match, like it just, I kept getting connection issues, and I was just like, what's going on? And
Those fuckers just that's too strong.
I guess so. Yeah, it is version 20.1.5, and it was improving stability improvements and more. Let me kind of
Did
go.
I miss the Mario Kart topic?
No, we didn't do it yet.
Yeah, we
Okay,
didn't do it
My
yet.
bad. Yeah, keep going.
I believe, yeah. So the games that they got fixed was Smash Ultimate. When playing online, when a Nintendo Switch 2 player and a Nintendo Switch player was matched, and someone was using a Mii fighter, it was possible for the match to end immediately. And when creating or editing and saving a Mii fighter, the thumbnail image showing the Mii fighter may not appear correctly. But that got fixed up. Nintendo Switch Sports, game behavior is consistent with the Switch now. And There was some issues that got resolved with Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting. Well, I guess that's both the games. No, are they the
No,
same?
they're two different games.
Oh, two
They're
different
two
games.
different
Okay,
games.
Capcom Fighting Collection and Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. Those got fixed
Yeah.
out. Tony
It's
Hawk,
crazy they can fix Smash like instability, but they can't fix the fucking internet.
you
Like
know.
the fucking the
'Cause
damn
yesterday was
connection system.
so fucking
That
ass
shit
at points.
was
Yeah.
crazy.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater got fixed, and Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy has also got fixed as well.
What the fuck was wrong with that game?
Uh,
It just wasn't compatible.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So, and I best believe I'm pretty sure people are still testing out other games. Um, I need to do that too when I have the free time. Test out whatever is in my library. See if there's any issues. But other than that, yeah, they're steadily improving games. People still testing out stuff. As far for like the NSO software or whatever, it seems like things are fine. I want to see what's the next game they're going to keep including, because like at least now with the GameCube emulator being available now, what's the next possible games that can come out? So we got Wind Waker, we got F Zero GX, we got Soul Calibur 2. What's next?
it's not really that many games.
Yeah, but
They really have three.
yeah, but and this is what I saw on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not following no hidden Discord groups or Reddit groups or whatever. But supposedly the next game for the next Nintendo Direct that's supposed to be coming that's supposed to be available in July. They said that Pokemon Coliseum is supposed to be the next game to be added on to the GameCube service. So that's a pretty decent one.
Wait, didn't they show that in the Switch
Yeah,
2
they
Direct?
showed it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah,
showed
they
it.
did.
Yeah.
Coliseum,
We just
it'd
never got
be-
like a release date for it. And
I mean, I think all I know is that like expect those games first, and then anything else is like
That's where it's all free
yeah.
game.
yeah.
They gotta put the Mario Party thing on there.
Oh my.
They
Man,
already have, like,
I can't wait to play Sunshine on my Switch 2 online expansion.
okay, bro.
Also,
Oh my god.
some games that
Play
might
on the damn. Why don't you play on the fucking? Why don't you just play on the damn 3D All Stars, man?
also some
Okay,
games
that's good
that might be showing up for the Direct. This is what I seen on a screenshot on Twitter. Metaphor ReFantazio.
Oh hell nah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Pokemon Coliseum. It's supposed to be a shadow drop. Uh, this one's funny. Death Stranding Director's Cut S. Witcher 3 Switch 2 Edition. Metroid
whatever.
Metroid Prime 4 release date. And
Obviously.
and an Isabella teaser for Animal Crossing 2026.
If the Animal Crossing thing is true, they need to. There's some things they need to address that's in New Horizons. Even though it sold like crack in the '80s, it was still like bare bones compared to the other Animal Crossing games.
Nah,
Like,
they said fuck New Horizons at this point.
I mean, yeah, they're not. No, they're not gonna. No, I don't mean like for them to like update anything. I'm saying like
Oh,
the
like
new-
address the
yeah.
shit in that new game.
yeah, in the new game, because like they gotta do some of these characters' personalities because Anka or people like Anka, they were not as sassy as they used to be. Like in the this is nitpicky, but it's just like people were just
No,
sounding-
you're not wrong though.
Yeah, they were feeling very samey. Like there wasn't really real like bickering between like the villagers. It's like, oh, I'm mad at them, and then you walk away for like 2 seconds, and they're just like, hey, how's your fucking day? It's like, no, nigga, like, what you mad at homegirl for?
Fucking cuss me out or some shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like I'm not in the fucking mood. Like they were doing shit like that. It's like seriously, leave me the fuck alone, or I'm gonna like, nah, none of that shit. It's just like okay, I'm just gonna walk away, walk to my house, walk back out, and everything's gonna be as if it never fucking happened. Like it was just weird, like stuff like that, and then like, I mean they fixed some other shit like in later updates, but if they do with the new game what they did with Mario Kart and just like release it with core things missing that's in the previous game, then I'm gonna start having another fucking like agenda against Nintendo on top of them not putting Mario Galaxy 2 on the system.
They fucking released a new Animal Crossing game without 200 CCs. God damn it.
Say it, bro. No happy home stuff. Now you got to put that in the game off
Nah,
road.
they have to, but you know that probably gonna be the thing they're gonna have missing.
They gonna be the inventory. Like I get that's just too much. I would talk about for that shit. It's just the updates kind of invalidated so many things that people were doing during the COVID era.
Oh, also, kind of going back to a certain topic for the Sonic Racing Crossroads, we got a recent update from the Sonic Twitter page that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, and Avatar Legends are, for some reason, like on top of their titles, it says drifting across dimensions soon. So I'm going to assume that we're getting some stages from both those series.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
going through New York. We're going through.
We're going through New York.
TMNT, and we're probably going through Bossing J.
Yeah.
I hope they add the fucking Watermelon Man somehow.
Oh, of course. The cabbage carriage.
Oh yeah, the Cabbage Man, the Cabbage Carriage guy.
Yeah, they gotta do that.
My cabbages.
Also, it's kind of interesting that like now that Sonic is kind of under Paramount, or at least for the movies. What's the chance of a new Sonic show appearing on Nick?
That's fine. That's where the kids are.
Yeah.
Sonic Prime season 2.
Like that's better than like how fucking Cartoon Network treated them.
Yeah.
What an actual decent show, dog. I fucking miss Boom.
Boom was cool, but they put that shit on in like at 6 in the morning. It's like
And no one's gonna be able
Yeah.
to see that shit.
Yeah.
Like it's like they would put Boom so early and then like fucking 4 slots of Teen Titans Go. Just like damn, like share some for the other people, bro.
Also, Final Fantasy producer, excuse my pronunciation,
Yuji
Nikoi.
Naka.
No. What? Nikoi Yoshida. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. And the creative director, Kazutoyo. Sweet Jesus. Mahiro seemed to drop a hint at Final Fantasy 16 coming to the Switch 2.
Nigga, don't nobody, bro. That shit's on the Xbox. Like, it's on Xbox, and that was a shadow drop. Like
You know what else is almost on Xbox? Wukong.
That too.
that's what I'm saying. It's just like things being on the Switch 2 is cool and all, but I'm pretty sure that like if you wanted to play that game, you would have already played it.
So
Oh yeah.
So the thing is, so some people in the comments when the Xbox version of their sales had came out, and I think it was like around like 2200, no, I mean 22,000 or so, whatever the case is. Some people in the comments was like kind of like saying it was like, man, they waited 2 years to drop the game. You know, if it came to the Switch too, I'm pretty sure it would have sold way more than that. And I'm like, well,
What type of delusion is that? What type of fucking delusion is that?
dog, this is what I was telling you many years ago, that like since the games are whatever games that's available to be portable and whatever, people have this illusion that like is either going to sell more, or people are going to enjoy it more on just playing it on their bed. That's why I kind of like back then I kind of fell into the trap of like portability, because it's like it sounds nice on paper playing Doom Eternal on your Switch while you're just laying in bed, or with your kids next to you or something like that. Like
Yeah.
On your Switch.
yeah, on your
That's
Switch.
what I'm like, bro. My
And-
thing is that if people are interested in playing games like that on the Switch, just get a fucking Steam Deck.
But that's the thing. At the time, the Steam Deck wasn't really a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm just saying like now. It's like saying that now about Final Fantasy 16. Is Final Fantasy 16 on PC?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like saying that now about Final Fantasy 16 is just stupid about it being on the Switch too. Like just nigga, just get a fucking Steam Deck if you haven't played it yet.
Well. Slow down on that. The thing is, that shit cannot run on Steam Deck. That shit is.
Okay, that's a different problem then. That's like a whole nother like
the,
different thing.
The thing is, most people they don't like. Yeah, to imagine 16 running on the Switch 2 is most likely going to be like 30 to probably even 20 frames. You know, with the amount of shit they got going on. But the thing is with
Not necessarily.
not necessarily. I mean, I know the Switch 2 got DLSS, so it'll definitely have some improvements. But that's the thing. It has optimization. Square, we already know when it comes to PC games, they do not optimize their shit whatsoever. And so it's like trying to run a game like that on a Steam Deck, and there's a lot of videos
But-
for it. It's
Yeah.
is like non-existent. Even
It's
as
just, but the thing is that Final Fantasy 16 should not be that demanding of a game because it's not open like super open world like that. There are loading zones.
I know, but like that's the
So
thing.
it's-
So that's the thing. It's just like people will rather play it on the Switch 2 because they're going to know for sure Square's they're going to get the Switch 2. They're going to get like some dev kits or whatever, and they're going to do whatever they can to make sure that game is optimized at least
Yeah.
optimized well to so it can run on there. I don't Square for some reason I guess that like they don't really see the Steam Deck as much as like as a big seller. So they're probably not even worrying about trying to optimize that game to make it what's the word? I think Steam Deck compatible. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And since the Switch 2 it's already selling a lot. It might do more numbers if they sell it
Oh
on
no,
the Switch
yeah.
2.
It being on the Switch 2 would help. Like I'm not gonna say it's not.
Yeah.
It's just because like we know a lot of niggas that not get no PS5s and
Yeah.
like it's.
Shit, I got a PS5 for that game though.
I mean, I got it too. But I think I played it through. I think I played it through game sharing though. I don't remember. It's like, in my personal opinion, I'm just saying that like, if it's on the Switch 2, I think it's gonna run just fine, because like, there are games that are bigger than that load a lot more that run well on the Switch 2. You know, not bigger in like file size, but like the biggest example is Mario Kart World, which has a really big world, and there's no loading zones. You feel me?
Yeah.
And like Final Fantasy 16, it has big fields, but it's like Star Ocean. It just has, once you go to a certain other place, there's a loading zone. So it's like, if all you got to worry about is loading that part, there's no reason why the Switch 2 can't do that.
Oh yeah. I mean that's the thing. That's not the big discussion behind it. Like I said, we know. I'm pretty sure Square and Nintendo, they're gonna figure out some way to get that game running well.
Yeah.
It's just to like kind of answer your questions. Like that's the reason why, for some people they're probably not gonna get it on Steam Deck nor a ROG Ally. Granted, the ROG Ally X is like the most. I think right now it's the most powerful PC portable that's
system.
out there.
Yeah.
And 16 can run, but it just doesn't have that optimization. So you're gonna kind of run into some issues no matter what.
Well, Square needs to fucking step it up. That's just Square like doing some bullshit.
It's mostly Square, and then granted, that new Xbox ROG Ally thing, whatever the fuck it's called, that's most likely going to be a bigger step for that. But I'm pretty sure people are not going to wait for that. Let alone, we don't even know the price for that damn device, so we're going to assume that it may be like
It's
around
gonna be like 700.
700 or more, most definitely.
Yeah.
So why go through all of that? Why go through graphic options and this and that where you could just get it on the Switch 2? You know what I'm saying? Have it running at a stable 30 frames with some some drawbacks and whatever, and bada bing bada boom. And like and that's where people's mindsets are, bro. I'm pretty sure there's people who want if Square was to re-release Final Fantasy 15 and put it on the Switch, best believe people gonna buy it on there. You know what I'm saying?
With all the DLC and shit, that game would be well for the Switch 2.
Exactly.
Especially because it came out like 8 years ago, or like 8 or 9 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a more hype thing, because I fuck with that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, even I would probably want to dip into some shit like that, even though I have it on like everything else.
Yeah.
I miss when fucking games had like incentives though for getting it on certain consoles, bro.
I want to play as Mario Clive, dog.
I'm saying, bro, just at least get the nigga to say get Ben Starr to say Mamma Mia, bro. Just do it.
Yeah, man.
Shit, Bayonetta did it.
Yeah, I think that's what I said. I think that's just the main incentive why people just want most games on the Switch too. It's just one
Yeah.
that portability factor. It's not to be honest. It's not even just the fact that it's portable. Like, cause I'm not about to act like lie and act like, excuse me, that playing on the bed is like the most comfortable thing. Cause like that shit is kind of heavy, and I ain't got no muscles on me, bro. So I can't hold that shit on for too long. But it's just the fact that like if you got like a second dock or if you're okay moving your dock around or whatever, you can just bring that shit into the living room. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
don't have to worry about bringing the whale ass PS5 into like somebody's house and next minute that shit got like internal damage or something. Like
From just fucking sneezing in the wrong direction.
my point exactly. Or like even with the Xbox, your daughter or something putting pennies inside the vents or some shit.
Oh,
It's
that
like
happened to you too.
well, not me, but you know how
My
these
daughter
kids
put
can be.
fucking hot Cheetos in that shit, bro.
Ain't no way. But that's all I have to really say about that topic.
The NSO improvements.
Yeah. And I get like I said for predictions. Shit, I kind of missed through all of that. Like I said, yeah, that was I kind of went through the predictions because it was more like the leaks or whatever. But I
Bro, it's like,
I want to
oh, sorry.
say for predictions. I just want to say Beautiful Joe.
They're not doing that. I want them to.
What the fuck?
I want them to. I think they're just gonna straight up just re-release it.
yeah I see them doing
Like,
that.
especially since Kami is back at Capcom, they're doing that. They're definitely re-releasing Beautiful Joe.
No, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'd rather that be like natively on the Switch too than fucking NSO.
Yeah.
Um. I don't really have
I
any
think
other. I think the only prediction I have, like, I know for sure. I think we talked about this on a regular chat. I know for sure they're gonna do first party games. Like, they need to. They need to at least put like Metroid Prime 2 on there if they're not gonna
they
remaster
gotta.
the game. I mean, I'm just
Yeah, they
saying.
gotta. They have to.
Yeah, that they need to put Melee is a very questionable is in a very
They're not
questionable
fucking doing
spot.
that.
I know they're
They're not
not,
fucking
but
doing
like it will be so nice. Like, bro, I don't think Nintendo understands. Like, y'all selling out GameCube controllers, and granted, they're selling out like crazy. Like, for those who don't know, the only way for you to get a GameCube controller on the Nintendo website is if you got a membership. You know what I'm saying? And like, as far as I know, like the GameCube controllers, they're not perfect. Like, they don't have that same texture like the regular GameCube controllers from many years ago, but they still work. They still work. They're operational, and it's like, okay, you have the GameCube controller, you have the GameCube service, you might as well go ahead and put Melee on there, and think about it. Okay, you friends go up to 4 players, do all that stuff, make something out of it. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I don't know. There may be some licensing stuff they got to deal with or whatever the case is. I don't know. But
For Melee,
well, didn't some of the trophies have like games from like that was like Japan
it only
exclusive or something?
well it had, but they were still Nintendo. I think the if there was a licensing thing, which I don't know yet, it would probably be from the motion sensor bomb. Like
Yeah.
that would be the only thing that would probably be a licensing thing because that's a GoldenEye thing.
Right, right.
Like it looks literally just like it did in GoldenEye, and it's like if that's what's gonna keep it from it, then like I don't know, but I think they're just not gonna do it because one, the online is not even that good on NSO because I tried out the Soul Calibur game between me and my wife on the Switch twos, and we're in the same fucking house, and there was still like input delay and lag and shit like that, and it's
Right.
like that was just weird. But we were doing it off of Wi-Fi. We weren't doing it like locally because obviously like that would not they wouldn't have lag on that.
Yeah.
But we were just testing out. It's like damn, if it's like that, if it's like this, and we're in the same house, imagine like playing Melee online. Niggas is gonna be like, this is ass. I'm going back to Slippy.
at that point, but yeah. I see. I know they're gonna do Gale of Darkness. I think they shown that too.
Yeah, they showed that.
I know they're not doing the Donkey Kong Konga games. Like
They
unless
should.
Oh man, they fucking should.
They should put Jungle Beat on there.
They gotta put Jungle Beat on there, bro.
I mean if they
You
could.
know you need to play Jungle Beat.
No, I don't.
Play the Wii version. Play the Wii version if you do.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
oh, and then speaking of speaking of the Wii version, well, and speaking of Wii, I'm going to imagine that at some point that they, and this for you, Trevin, at some point they're going to put the Wii service on there, because technically I'm pretty sure you can use the Joy-Con as a Wii remote. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you
So
do it in
Skyward
Galaxy
Sword.
1. Galaxy 1, Skyward Sword.
Yeah. So it's possible that Galaxy 2 can.
We ain't never getting it.
We're
You
never
ain't
getting it,
never
bro.
getting it.
We're never fucking getting it.
Damn, bro.
They're literally, real shit. Let me tell you what the fuck is gonna happen, right? When they do reveal the Wii, you're gonna show Galaxy 1, and Galaxy 2 is not gonna be on any preview list. So it's gonna be 2 Galaxy 1s, 2 Sunshines, 2 Mario 64s, 3
they're
Mario
not.
1s,
They're gonna get
4
the DS,
Mario 3s. Bro,
the DS online, so they're gonna have Mario 64 DS also.
oh my god, I'm selling my Switch. I'm selling it. They gonna make an enemy out of me, bro. They really gonna be fucking with me if they doing that shit, bro. And it's
Well-
like, it's not even native Galaxy 2. If that's what I gotta settle with, is NSO Galaxy 2. Meanwhile, fans of Galaxy 1 saying, oh, it's better because the stories and shit. And it's like, bitch, you read that shit from a fucking book that you get in the post game. Like, that doesn't count. It's like they're getting their fucking native shit, but I just can't have fun. That's crazy, bro.
I mean, you got a Wii. You'll make it work.
I got a Wii. Okay, bro.
Also, another game that might be possibly coming to the Switch too is Stellar Blade.
Okay.
Big to the anime game. Let's go.
Yeah, you know how Nintendo get down, bro.
No, I don't.
Nah, they love the big to the anime games.
Yeah, Shift Up,
What are these lies?
Shift Up had bought about I want to say 3,000 Switch 2s for their developers, and I can't remember. It was either 3,000 or 500. Either way, one of the two.
Bought enough to give everybody.
You said what?
They bought enough to give everybody and a bonus.
Yeah,
That ain't got shit to do with the game coming on Switch.
No,
2. We
wait,
need to
hold,
do this.
nah. Well, I mean, ain't no telling. I mean, it might work out in Sony's favor, even though they don't really own the IP. They're just publishing it. It still might work out in each of their favor. So I mean,
Sony and Nintendo are not buddy like y'all.
they're not buddy, but like they love money, so they could figure out something.
Anyway, you said that.
They
What'd
put
you say, Vontae?
Well, I know we're getting Patapon.
Oh yeah, Patapon in the damn golf game.
not to mention
They
that.
gotta be buddy at this point.
Not to mention the Horizon Lego game that nobody seems to remember.
What?
I forgot about it again. You just said it.
Yeah, what
game you
the
talking about?
fuck? I never heard of it.
That's a Lego game. That doesn't count for me.
Nah, but it's still Horizons though.
If that counts, then Disney Infinity counts for having fucking Kingdom Hearts Sora in it. We're not doing
Wait.
that.
Didn't you send yeah, Sora?
No, Kingdom Hearts Mickey, not Kingdom Hearts Sora. Sorry.
Oh.
That
Get my
King
hopes up.
With
Speaking-
Ragnarok.
Speaking of
and a
Kingdom,
Keyblade.
speaking of Kingdom Hearts,
No,
I wonder if they're going to like.
Uh,
Nah. Hear me out. I wonder if they're going to re-release the game since now on the Switch One.
we can actually play them now.
they're on everything.
I mean, we could already play them, but no. Remember on the Switch One, they cloud only.
Yeah, it was like server.
I mean,
based.
they could just, hey, it's not cloud only anymore.
Yep.
It's like that. It's like it's not really big of a difference.
Some people want it. I mean, who knows? But we can come back to this topic in another episode. I'm pretty sure it's a lot we can go on. But the next one I want to talk about is the game key card situation. So, look, man. As of right now, ain't nobody fuck with the game key cards. I believe Nintendo recently talked about that when it comes to third-party support for some of their games, they're not really selling as well. Like Cyberpunk is really like the only one, and I think it was another game that's like doing decent when it comes to like third-party sales. But everything else from Sonic Shadow Generations, Street
That was
Fighter.
deserved.
Respectfully, you know what I'm saying. Most
Thinking
game,
about buying that shit again.
yeah, um, most of the games aren't selling too well, and I think that the game keycard situation has a part to play in that. And I want to give my little input on it. Personally, like,
For the air.
like
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have nothing to say too much about it other than like, hey, you might as well just get the game digital if that's going to be the case. And I know that's some people don't want to do that because, like, for one example, I think this Gaia, whatever recent game that they have for the Switch 2, there was a $100 collector's edition that they had released, or I think they're about to drop. But in the collection, there's no physical game. It's only game keycard, and they even had like a I guess they had like a way to like figure out like how many people were able to buy the game or buy the collection. So they had like a list of it, and I think within the past few days nobody bought the collection because the game's not physical. So
Damn.
yeah, so I ain't gonna lie, if people kind of go this route and don't support the game key cards or whatever, maybe that's gonna show like some of these third party developers and even Nintendo, this is not the route. You know, it's either you're going just straight digital, or you use those 64 gigabyte cartridges that what Cyberpunk did. And granted, whatever magic voodoo that Cyberpunk or CD Projekt Red did to make excuse me, whatever magic they did to get Cyberpunk running on a 64 cartridge to work and at least be stable. A lot of third party companies need to go that.
Let me see
same
how
route.
much.
Yeah.
Let me see how much that was. The space was in Steam. Cause I have it up here.
Yeah,
It is.
shit.
Oh, hey, it's 61 gigs.
61 gigs.
Really?
Yeah, they were on the edge of it. I think they kind
Oh,
of.
they just figured some shit out then.
Yeah, I think they definitely were struggling a little bit to get everything smoothed out. But as far as we know, nobody had any issues with the game, and which I didn't understand for Shadow Generations.
Oh, brother.
I didn't understand why is that game is on a game key cartridge.
Nintendo probably didn't provide them with the fucking necessary tools
Most likely.
on some petty shit.
Yeah. Or Sega just wanted to hurry up and get that shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we see how that shit kind of worked out because like even like on my Steam library, that game is like 37 gigs. So like they could have made something work.
Now they finna retroactively do some shit because like that's like a way to like shit on your customers if you just going, cause there's some niggas who like, I mean me included, who got the collector's edition like last year.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you obviously got fans that are willing to like pay that much money for you, so it's like, if someone only got the Switch version and then they just got a Switch 2, if you're telling them they have to buy another fucking full version of that game, that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They gotta fix that. They gotta at least be like, hey, just pay $10, bro.
It's a $10 upgrade.
Yeah.
They gotta do that. Is the game out yet on Switch 2?
Yeah, it came out day one.
Yeah, they gotta figure that shit out. They better do that shit like when Sonic Racing Crossworlds come out or something, bro.
Yeah.
A
So
bundle or something.
I mean, to those who's buying the games like Street Fighter 6 and whatever else, I'm saying this right now. Don't if you feel like this is the route, don't support those game key cards. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Really though.
let Nintendo know it's just like, hey, it's either y'all, Capcom, Sega, whoever, y'all better figure out a way to get those games run, or I think they said that the cartridge is it's either it's not profitable or whatever the case, but
That's not fucking true.
whatever the case is, they need to figure out something.
Yeah.
But moving on to the next topic, PlayStation 5 era over. Is it over with? What y'all think?
Yes. The
Yeah.
niggas already talking about a fucking PS6.
Yeah, they were like,
It's
that's front of their mind now. PS6.
And if there's only a handful of even though exclusives aren't really like the end all be all for consoles, PlayStation definitely made it apparent that at least it mattered to them. So it's like for them to prioritize PlayStation 6 so early with only like a handful of like exclusive games, that's just like that's just crazy. At least for that's just crazy to me, especially because like there's that, and then like them still locking crossplay for certain games.
Yeah.
Like I thought that they were gonna at least fix that shit first, but no, they're just straight up just going, just saying, hey, niggas bought the PS5, more niggas bought the PS5 Pro. We got our profits or non profits, so now we're just gonna focus on PS6. I don't think niggas finna buy that shit.
I think I'm good on it.
I'm definitely
I'm
Yeah,
good.
niggas.
bro. Me too. It's like I'm cool with that Returnal sequel coming out, but if I know that it's coming on PC later on, I'm just gonna do that. Like I'm just gonna. It's not a sequel to Returnal, but it's like by the same fucking team. That's the only thing that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
You feel me? I ain't like Final Fantasy 16 that much, so I don't give a fuck what's going on with the next game if it's gonna be exclusive.
Yeah, and that's the same thing with me. Like, I'm still having hope that possibly Astrobot can come to PC if they can work something out. If it
That
doesn't,
can't that can't happen. That can't happen.
it
No,
can't happen.
it could.
No,
Cause
that game literally uses like DualSense like
no,
technology,
yeah, it works on PC.
Yeah, you can use
like
DualSense on
natively.
screen. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't gotta like install like extra like
No,
applications or nothing.
with PlayStation games and other games that allow DualSense, it automatically does it.
Yeah.
On Steam?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah. For example,
Damn.
games like obviously like the first party Sony games like God of War,
O.
Monster Wilds does it.
Monster Hunter
yeah.
Wilds, Stellar Blade, Last of Us. I know a couple other games like Ratchet and
Even
Clank.
even
Even like the
Wukong.
motion stuff. Even the motion stuff.
Yeah, but then are you really gonna use motion controls though?
Only for
Astrobot forces you
Astrobot.
to. Astrobot forces you to.
Well, I
No.
mean, if you're forced, then yeah. But like,
They
if it's an option,
they have Steam has gyro support, so like they can make something work. So
Okay.
yeah, and like to be honest with you, like I mean, once again, I gotta bring in my portable crowd. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be happy just the fact to place Astrobot on the Steam Deck, even without some of the features. Like, cause the Steam Deck also gyro controls. It has like a whole bunch of other stuff that they can work with. I'm pretty sure that'll work out in Sony's favor if they put Astrobot on PC. You know what I'm saying? I know the Sony ponies ain't gonna be too happy about it, but you know, it is what
Bro,
it is.
that's a dying breed.
Yeah.
I stopped when I was looking, bro. I stopped that discussion stopped being entertained a long time ago, at least in my feed, bro. Niggas stopped defending Sony like for a while.
Yeah.
It seems, especially because they keep releasing fucking Last of Us.
Yeah.
You love The Last of Us. Please give me more.
Like, damn, like we
Please.
get it, bro.
Please really re-release Last of Us one more time for PC and for Switch
re-released-
2.
Bro, they re-released a PS5 version of Last of Us 2 and then remade Last of Us 2.
didn't they remake that for the PC version though?
Yeah.
No, it's on. They remade it for the PC like release, but it's also on PS5.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're gonna sell the like the enhanced version that the PC got.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. What I'm
I'll-
saying is,
I'll
that
give-
I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about the games that they're making, not about like if it's only on PS5 or not.
Yeah, I'll give the Last of Us team that. It's just like at that point when you re-release your game and you have like an enhanced version for a different fucking platform. Just just don't sell the version that you released and just release the enhanced version.
But you can
but
still
granted,
buy.
like-
You can still buy the other version.
Yeah,
on
that's what I'm saying.
PS5.
If they just don't allow you to buy it, like just buy the enhanced version. But then at this point, like really, who doesn't have Last of Us for the people who want to play it? You know, who doesn't have it?
I did.
That's what I'm saying. There's like so many ways to experience the story now, bro.
I did
Just
say
watch the fucking
I
show.
did say I was going to get it on PC because my PlayStation copy is like kind of buggy right now, so I'll probably just get it on there.
Buggy,
It was a foreign copy.
Puppies.
like a red nose.
I don't know. But
I love One Piece.
yeah, I'm not moving over to PlayStation 6. I'm good with my PC. I'm not even with a game like Ghost of Yotei. I definitely love Tsushima, but I can wait for that to just come to PC and just call it a day. And if it doesn't, well, it is what it is. I'm not. I mean, I still got a
They shouldn't have
PS5.
fucking said that shit, bro. They should not have fucking said that shit.
Well,
I'm dead. No, fucking Sony should not even mention the damn PS6.
Yeah, I don't know what they were smoking.
Yeah, but I
Y'all
mean,
announced that shit.
are we expecting it to come out like in 2 years, 3 years?
No. It's just them saying it. It's just like now them saying that they're prioritizing that. It kind of is like a spit in the face for people that like have PS5s and they're playing games on their PS5s now that are on other consoles. So it's like, damn, I should just kept my PC. Because like a lot of niggas who got PS5s also got like other consoles. So it's like it's right now that's how I'm feeling like because my when my power went off like a month ago and I still haven't turned my okay, I'm gonna turn it on just to see if it still works, but I still haven't turned my PS5 on since then. You know what I'm saying? Cause I just keep fucking forgetting. Like what reason do I have to turn it back on? Smite 2?
You love Smite too.
I do love Smite 2, but like it's on PC now. And I got it on
shit.
Xbox.
Oh shit.
It is on the Xbox with cross progression and crossplay. So it's like it's no reason.
yeah, and as soon as Marvel Rivals figure out a way to do cross progression or whatever, I guess that's my.
Then you're jumping ship.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do that because
They're not gonna fucking do it.
They already can. They're not gonna do it.
Well, I mean,
Like they have the capacity to do it. Like because it was because of Fortnite that we even have this shit right now. To be honest, because they accidentally put crossplay on just to show niggas that like, hey, we can do this. Just you just point the finger at somebody else for why it's not happening.
yeah.
And now look where we are. Now we all see that it's just Sony's fault being a bunch of bitches because Nintendo and Microsoft outright said that they really always wanted this shit.
It's just crazy because it's fucking at first everybody thought it was just Nintendo being like, nah.
I mean, they're still stingy because like, I know that the Bounty Hunter season of Fortnite was supposed to have Samus, and they just settled with Boba Fett because they couldn't get Samus. So it's
still
just
Nintendo.
Yeah, like that's still Nintendo. Like that's what I'm saying. They're like, hey, we're cool. Like you can have your game on our shit, but we ain't gonna have our game on your
I
shit.
better not see fucking Mario in there. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying at Epic.
I think Fortnite was like, bro, it's Samus though. Like, you care about her like that? It's like, yeah,
We have
do.
plans. We have a plans.
Yeah, it's just a lot of things about like, but yeah, PlayStation 5's era, in my opinion, that shit was over like a year ago, because now that every game is coming to PC, it's like there's really no reason to have a PS5, especially for niggas that got patience.
Bro, my PS5 been collecting dust for the longest.
And that's very unfortunate because they fucking
Yeah.
It might be one day where I'll boot it back up. Probably not. I already got rid of the Xbox.
I only have it for Street Fighter.
Let's move on to the last topic. Metroid Prime 4. Where you at, bro?
It's coming out in like the fall season. They said that. Well, they didn't say it was coming out in the fall season, but they just said that like it's coming out this year.
This year.
Yeah. Well, the discussion of like what people kind of saying back to like the whole Donkey Kong thing was like I said, people were fine that Mario Kart was coming, but I guess some people were also wishing that like they had like another game to just kind of, because Mario Kart is just one type of games where you just put kind of like 30 minutes into and then just kind of call it a day. So it's like,
the boys.
You're putting more than 30 minutes in a Mario Kart. 30 minutes is like 3 knockout races.
I know, but like for some people, it's just like they still want like a little bit of some action going on and not just racing too, you know.
Metroid is not gonna fill that hole for them. If that's the reason why they want to play Metroid Prime 4, the niggas that want to play Metroid Prime 4 are fans like, because the story of Metroid Prime 4, like you have to play a DS game or a 3DS game that you can't even fucking play anymore.
Wait. Was it What was it, Prime Hunters or was it
Yeah.
Federation Force?
I think it's
Or
both.
was it both of them?
I think it's both. You have to play both to understand to get like once they reveal what's that nigga's name, the villain.
The main villain? I forgot his name too, but
It's
yeah,
it's like Cyrex or something.
he was in Hunters.
Yeah, he's like the main villain. So it's like if you played only 1 and 2, you're gonna be like, who the fuck is this nigga?
Yeah.
And it's like that's and the story is a big thing. I get what they're saying that they just want another game to play, but in my opinion, a lot of these games that got Switch 1 up or Switch 2 updates, I feel like that's enough, at least for the time being, because this is just backwards compatibility season, for in my opinion. And then like once like this year is done, I think that's when they're shifting and they're getting all the kinks out from all the backwards compatibility woes, like we discussed earlier.
Yeah.
I think that's when they're like shifting over to like giving Paper Mario 60 frames, which is the most important thing, and also making new games, which is like the second most important thing. It's like that's where I think that their head is. But Metroid Prime 4, I'm just glad that Retro's making it because I was really confident that Bandai Namco was not gonna make a good game.
Yeah.
For that fucking series. And I'll stand by that shit. I don't like Bandai Namco as a developer.
They're not that bad.
Yes, they are.
I mean, they worked on Mario Kart, so that's saying something.
So did Monolith.
So did me. What the fuck?
Like, what like if all and also if all these teams worked on Mario Kart, why the fuck don't I have 200cc?
Blame it on Sakurai, bro.
What the fuck?
Sakurai's like, Sakurai, I don't want to make Mario Kart competitive.
Yeah.
I
It's
can't
always
even
Sakurai.
have nothing to do with it.
It's always Sakurai, bro.
Even he's not involved. Sakurai did it.
I don't want no tournaments made out of it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
we ain't having no fucking Mario Kart tournament. Did y'all review the game, or is that we're gonna do that later?
We'll do that later.
you can do it later. I will say I can't stay on for too long because I do have something to do afterwards. So we can probably.
Okay, I got another way to do it. I'll talk about it afterwards.
Yeah. But other than that, like, do y'all have like anything else to talk about?
Oh, that was the last topic.
Yeah.
Damn.
Jeez.
What did y'all talk about while I was gone? Because my internet like just completely
Avatar.
Them niggas is just talking about Avatar and shit. You know, I was on the phone, so like, as soon as I came back, they just started talking about Avatar. I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was roboting. I was fucking Transformers, Autobots, Transform. Like I was just going through it. I don't know what the fuck that was. I hate when that shit happened too.
Yeah.
But nah,
It's be random.
I just hate that shit. And I'm on a wire too, so it's like it shouldn't have happened like that.
Yeah.
For like 5 minutes. I got like 5 minutes of footage. I gotta disconnect. Not disconnect. I gotta edit out. So now I got even more work. I guess I'm gonna use your audio on your stream, Shaq, for the parts that I missed.
That's a bet. Ain't no problem. Bro, fuck this game, man.
Yeah, you're going.
Oh my god.
You see this shit? That's fucking crazy.
I know. I'm just chilling playing Odyssey.
Oh, shit, I'd rather be playing that.
Yes, see. Oh, fucking Donkey Kong has multiplayer.
It's like
yeah.
Galaxy 2 has multiplayer.
See, they gotta get it from the best. You know what I'm saying?
All right, you know what? I'm taking it. I'm cooked. I'm done for now. Okay. So
when Splatoon 4 gets revealed, they're gonna put mouse controls, and it's gonna be even more sweaty.
yeah.
You're gonna have to de-stress by playing Call of Duty. Hardcore, search and destroy.
All right, so
So peaceful.
So that's about it.
Yeah, I think we could end it here. Got an hour and a half of footage, or an hour and a half of the podcast.
Yeah, it's literally been like an hour and a half now.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit out. I got the timestamp for the disconnect. I just didn't get the timestamp for the. I just have to search for the topics timestamps, but I'll get those too.
Yeah. All right.
But
Well,
yeah, let me
thank y'all
let's
for
do our
watching.
outros.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank y'all for watching tonight's episode. Sorry for the little technical issues we was having with Black Toad over there. You know what I'm saying?
damn, that's crazy.
You know,
Yeah.
it be like that. But yeah,
Right,
we'll continue to be on the lookout for more Switch 2 news, more PlayStation news, Xbox, you know. But and you know everything else going on. So yeah, once again, thank y'all for watching, and y'all have a good night.
Where should we Where should we find everybody?
Uh, my gaming news, gaming channel, Chaos X Karma. My music channel, if y'all are interested, Karma Keys with a Z at the end. You know what I'm saying? I just released a new project. It's called Lucid Garden Tapes Volume 1, Slow Reverb Project. Y'all can check that out.
Absolute banger, by the way.
Doing numbers, bro.
Gracias, yo. Gracias. Black Toad.
I mean, my stuff is on the screen.
Nah, man, you supposed
But
you,
what our audio only listeners, man?
Oh,
Audio
for
only.
audio only listeners, I'm Black Toad literally everywhere. Black with two C's. And only thing that I'm not on is my VOD channel, like for my Twitch streams and shit. And that's Black Toad ENT. So Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, the main things, uh, they're all just under Black Toad, Black with two C's, all lowercase, if I can help it. If I can't, the B is capital, and I fucking hate it.
this guy here. All right, and well, Evanta, you still getting your stuff started up.
Yeah, so all I have right now is my Instagram. So that would be Vaughn._switch.
And for those who's also watching in the future, I will have my Discord link set up soon, and if y'all want, sometime every now and then we'll have like Super Smash Bros. Nights, Mario Kart nights, or whatever. So for those who want to just join in and have like a fun time playing with us and stuff, without nobody being weird, feel free to join my Discord, and we can set up some stuff in the future, you know. But until then, y'all have a good night. Y'all take it easy, and see y'all next week.
For those who come after.
For those who come after, oh yeah, next week, no bullshit, is gonna be the spoiler cast for Expedition 33. I'm finishing this game. I'm the only reason why we haven't talked about it yet. It's already Game of the Year, but I need to finish it so I can cement it being Game of the Year. Okay.
That part.
So next Saturday will be the spoiler heavy Expedition 33. We're gonna talk about it for like 45 minutes to an hour and a half, probably.
Yeah, that just might be the whole stream.
I hope so. I fucking hope so. So be sure to be there, y'all.
All right.
Audience.
Y'all have a good night, and y'all take it.